And you can see that the beauty of making these salads is that it's so simple to do. You don't need any special knowledge, any special skills. Pretty much literally almost a baby can make a salad. I recently made a video imploring people to add more fiber and specifically more salads into their diet. And the reason being is simply because you don't have to know how to cook anything in order to make a salad. So this video is going to be a follow-up because I received a couple requests to actually do another one. So this is going to be a different type of salad that I'm going to prepare. Some of the ingredients are similar, but it's in fact going to be a different type of salad. And you can easily do this in your own kitchen. So let's jump right in. I am Mark Johnson, your fitness ambassador from Bounce Pep. That's right, your fitness ambassador from Bounce Pep and the youngest son of Bill Johnson, as always. So let me just re-explain to you why you need to get more fiber in your diet very quickly. And it's simply because fiber is going to improve your gut biome, okay? That's one thing it does. Fiber is also going to sate your appetite. In other words, you're not going to have to eat and eat and eat and eat forever in order to feel satisfied. A lot of times when you're eating junk food or a lot of highly processed food, ultra processed foods, for instance, they don't really fill you up very quickly. So with fiber, what happens is you tend to feel satisfied more quickly than you would if you were eating more processed foods. So add fiber into your diet because it's very, very healthy for you. And especially if you are someone, for instance, who struggles with weight, adding fiber in your diet will help you with your weight because it's going to reduce your craving to just eat and eat and eat and eat forever. So with that said, let's go ahead and take a look at the ingredients we're going to be using today for this salad. And here we are. These are all freshly purchased from the supermarket. As you can see, we have some fresh basil, absolutely fresh basil, beautiful. We have a wonderful avocado. This is rather large. We have two beautiful red tomatoes. I mean, absolutely gorgeous. And we have a lime and this little white thing here. This is mozzarella cheese, basically raw mozzarella cheese. So these are all of the ingredients that we're going to use today to create our salad. Now, we're going to begin with the avocado. So I recently showed you in the other video how to properly extract the fruit of an avocado. You can see I've already pitted it, so the seed is gone. And what I'm going to do, I'm just going to show you quickly one more time. You take 1/2 of the avocado, and instead of using a knife to extract the fruit, you want to use a tablespoon. And it's very simple. You simply do what I'm doing here. Put the tablespoon in like that. There you go. And you can see that the avocado is intact and you have removed most of the fruit. There is little to nothing to scrape out of the remaining skin here. And that is what you want. So by using a tablespoon, you can accomplish that. Now, this is very, very fast. You just cut the avocado like that. I typically cut my avocado into relatively large pieces. Okay. I'm not going to show you both halves, but I'll show you me cutting 1/2 of this. Okay. That's all you need to do. And you just put it inside your bowl here. So let's talk about why it's a good idea for you to be eating some avocados. First of all, it's a low glycemic index, which means that it's not going to spike your blood sugar if you're someone who is diabetic or pre-diabetic or just worried about your blood sugar. Avocados are pretty good in that regard. Now, they also are high in monounsaturated fat, which is healthy fat. So this is a way that you can get fat in your diet that is actually good for you. Okay, another thing about avocados is that they are calorie dense. So if you're someone like me who is a slender build, see, I don't have a problem with gaining weight. Generally speaking, like I need to get, I'm looking to put on pounds basically. So if you're someone who wants to have something that you can eat that's healthy, that will give you healthy calories, avocado will help you to do that because it's very calorie dense. Medium to large size avocado will actually give you, I'm going to say 300 or so calories just from the avocado alone. So that's a pretty good amount of calories for a single avocado. Okay. Avocado is also going to be rich in potassium, vitamin C, vitamin K, vitamin E. I don't have time to explain all of the benefits of those vitamins. However, uh, these are some of the nutrients that you will get, the vitamins that you will get by eating avocados. So next, what we're going to do is take our tomatoes and just slice them up. This is nothing complicated. So I'm just going to show you one of them. And what I do is just cut this remnant of the stem and I guess the pulp is what you would call it. Cut that out, get rid of that. And then nothing complicated. Slice. You can make the slices as large or as small as you want to. I'm going to slice this into thirds, just like this. Okay. And you can see that the beauty of making these salads is that it's so simple to do. You don't need any special knowledge, any special skills. Pretty much literally almost a baby can make a salad. Now you don't want a baby handling a knife or anything, but I think you get my point. Okay, so that's one. I'm going to cut the second one off camera. So another one of the base ingredients to this salad has been tomatoes. Tomatoes are very, very good for you as well. Tomatoes are rich in vitamin C, vitamin K, potassium, and folate. And they are very, very rich in antioxidants, particularly lycopene. In addition, I want you to know that tomatoes are great for your skin health and they're pretty good for your heart as well. So there is some evidence to suggest that tomatoes can reduce your risk of coming down with heart disease. So now we have our basil. This basil is wonderfully aromatic, just a beautiful smell. Definitely don't mind that aroma going into your nostrils. So for the basil, I just do a few slices like this, and we just lay it in there just like that. Now, what about basil? Basil honestly is not all that high in nutritional value. It's not unhealthy. It's just that it's not packed with nutrients. The one thing that it does give you is some vitamin K. But the truth about basil is that it just smells and tastes great. So especially if you're making a salad with tomatoes and mozzarella, basil pairs very, very well with those two ingredients. So, all right, so I think you've been following this pretty well. I just want to make a small note about the mozzarella cheese. So this mozzarella cheese is optional. It's not something that you have to put in, especially if you're someone who, for some reason, is trying to avoid dairy or just reduce the amount of dairy that you're eating. It's fine if you do not put the mozzarella in. So here we are. We have our mozzarella cheese. Let's take that out, and we're just going to slice this up. It does not have to be pretty if you are not particularly worried about presentation. For instance, if you're not serving it to company or guests or anything like that, visitors, then you don't have to worry so much about making it beautiful. So I'm just going to slice this up into fairly generously sized pieces and put that in there like that. Now, a quick note about dressing. If you can, I highly encourage you to learn how to make your own dressings with your own bare hands in your own kitchen. So today we're going to make a dressing out of olive oil and lime. Those are the two base ingredients, and then we're just going to season it with salt and pepper. But you only need half of a lime. So the other half, you can save it and use it later. Now, one of the things that I love about lime, in the same way as I love about basil, is the scent. Lime, if you take a lime and you just smell it, it is the most gorgeous scent, and it's just addictive. So here we go. We have our lime. This lime does not appear to have, I don't see very many seeds, so this should be simple. And I want you to notice that when I've been making this salad, as long as I've been making this salad, I haven't actually measured anything. I never really measure anything. Okay, so you can keep things simple. You don't have to have a measuring cup and all, everything else, and get all the proportions perfect and everything. No, you play it by ear, and you can adjust the flavors as you go along. You can add a little bit more salt, add a little bit more pepper if it needs it, add a little more olive oil, add a little more lime if it needs it. You don't have to measure everything perfectly. So for the lime, all we're going to do is just basically squeeze it out as is, like this. Now, lime, in addition to being highly aromatic and delicious, quite frankly, lime provides plenty of vitamin C. So that's one reason that you should be eating it. Another reason is that lime is pretty substantial in antioxidant properties. So things like flavonoids and some other antioxidants can be found in lime. And in case you don't really know what antioxidants are, the short definition would be is that they are these compounds that fight free radicals. And free radicals, you don't want those running around in your body because they can lead to cancer. So eating some lime will help you to fight free radicals and kind of ward off, cancers that can develop over time. In addition, lime actually has some benefits for your heart and for your skin as well. So just squeeze it out. And generally speaking, I'm going to use most of this half of the lime. So I'm not going to leave really much in there because I love the flavor and the smell of lime. And then let's just scrape off that fruit, which is fiber, of course. We're going to scrape that off in there. There you go. We have added our lime. Now, next thing, take the olive oil. You want to get a nice thin stream of olive oil because you want to control the amount of olive oil that you're putting on. You do not need to drench the salad in olive oil. Okay, we're not drenching. Now, I always use extra virgin olive oil because that basically means that it's unprocessed. So it's the healthiest version of olive oil. You want to get some olive oil into your diet because, first of all, it's got vitamin K. So that's going to be good for your blood health, your bone health, and we're going to start there. Next thing, it's high in mono unsaturated fat, and then it has a lesser amount of polyunsaturated fat. But both of those are healthy fats. So this is going to be a way that you can get some fat in your diet that is actually good for you. The other thing that olive oil does is it raises your HDL, which is your good cholesterol, and lowers your LDL, which is bad cholesterol. And when you do that, of course, you are being a friend to your heart. So the final two things are salt and pepper. Okay, so the salt. There we go. Don't get carried away with the salt, of course. The pepper is more of an accent than anything else. You don't have to add a whole lot, but it is a nice little accent. Okay, so we're just going to do a few twists. All right, that's it. Voila. This is our completed salad. Again, avocados, tomatoes, fresh basil, some mozzarella, little bit of lime juice, olive oil, salt and pepper. That's it. It doesn't take that much time to do this. And especially I want to, think about, I've been recording this on camera, kind of explaining what I'm doing. So, what you see on camera is actually taking longer than what it would normally take me to prepare this salad. If I don't have to explain and be looking in the camera and everything, and I can just make the salad quickly how I normally do, it's just a few minutes, maybe 4 or 5 minutes, and I'm good to go. So this is a quick salad that you can do to get some fiber into your diet. Now, I want you to go to Bounce Pep, and if you need any kind of little equipment or something to go into the gym with, maybe some resistance ropes or a weightlifting belt, you can go to Bounce Pep and get that stuff. You can also pick up the book, Be the Total Package. That's going to give you some motivation and some inspiration to get yourself in shape and keep yourself in shape, especially if you're someone who is aspiring to achieve great things in your life. You need to get that book. With that said, I'm going to close out the video and just hope you have a great day. And I'm so happy that you stuck around to the end of the video and just listen to me rant and rave about this salad. So go ahead and give it a try. That's it. Take this with you. Have a great day.